For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen. There was some news off the court involving Loper Volleyball this week as Lincoln native Jaden Ferguson, who was a third-team All American last year at Northwest Missouri, announced on social media that she will be coming to Kearney this fall to play for the Lopers. Had a chance to talk to Ferguson, and she talks about how this move to Kearney came about.
Yeah, kind of late February, mid-February, I kind of decided I was going to look to get my master's instead of just graduating with my undergrad, and I was looking for public communications, and I decided to just go in the transfer portal because Northwest does not offer a communications master's, and Kearney had a master's program in public communications, and it's in-state, and I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska, so I'm playing in Nebraska is just a different type of feeling, and I never got to experience that here in Missouri, and so it was just kind of a unique opportunity to kind of come back home.
I'm sure when you reached out to Coach Squires or they reached out to you, I'm sure they were probably pretty excited.
Yeah, they reached out to me, and at first I was a little hesitant just because it was in the same conference I'd played in for 4 years, but just looking into the master's program and just seeing how welcoming the girls were and realizing it wasn't going to be as awkward as I initially had thought it was going to be, it just kind of everything fell into place.
What's that kind of like when you're an athlete and you make the decision to jump the transfer portal? Although it sounds like your decision was more based on school than maybe just volleyball.
Yeah, it's kind of stressful. Everyone has their own path through the transfer portal, whether it be for school, whether it be to just switch to a school closer to home or something like that. But mine was just more looking for a master's program that I was going to get a good degree in, and Kearney had that. And so it was kind of a quick process compared to some other girls, but I definitely took my time and really looked into a lot of schools and a lot of programs, and it just was the right fit for me at the time.
Did you ever look at coming to Kearney before when you were being recruited out of high school?
So I initially had looked a little bit at Kearney, but I was kind of set on going out of state when I was looking for my undergrad. And at the time, they had really, really great outside hitters, and I was kind of looking for a role where I could step in right away as a freshman, sophomore. And so that kind of led me to Northwest in the first place in undergrad.
You know all about the Lopers, so I'm sure that excited you too to be coming to a winning program.
Yeah, coming from a school that always struggled to compete with Kearney the first 2 years, and then the last 2 years at Northwest, it was always that back and forth battle. I knew what it was like to play Kearney and kind of that pressure it had, and so they have a great program, and it was something that I wanted to be a part of and continue on.
And that was Lincoln native Jaden Ferguson, who once again announced this week on social media that she will be a grad transfer for the Lopers. She has 1 year of eligibility remaining, and the third-team All-American will suit up this fall for the Lopers. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen.